When you stop chasing her, this is what happens. You've been putting in all the effort, texting first, making plans, always being the one to initiate everything. But despite all your efforts, she seems to be pulling away. The harder you chase, the more distant she becomes. It's frustrating, right? Here's the truth. Chasing her isn't making her want you more. In fact, it's doing the exact opposite. When you stop chasing, everything shifts. You flip the power dynamic in your favor, and that's when the real magic happens. Number 1, she starts wondering why you stopped. When you suddenly stop chasing a woman who was used to getting your attention, it creates an instant sense of curiosity. She's no longer receiving the validation she once did, and it makes her wonder, why did he stop? Did he lose interest? Did he find someone else? Women are naturally drawn to mystery and uncertainty. The moment you remove yourself from the equation, she starts to question what changed. The attention she once took for granted is now gone, and that shift sparks curiosity. Think about it. When something is always available, it loses value. But the moment it becomes scarce, people start paying more attention. That's exactly what happens when you stop chasing. She goes from feeling like she has control to realizing she might actually lose you. Nor number 2, she starts chasing you. Instead, women are naturally attracted to men who are selective with their attention. When you stop prioritizing her above everything else, she starts to feel that shift. And guess what? That's when she starts chasing you. See, attraction isn't built through desperation. It's built through value. When you were chasing her, she didn't have to work for your attention. But now that you've stopped, she feels the need to earn it. Maybe she starts texting first, trying to find ways to see you, or even bringing up memories of the good times you shared. This shift happens because she realizes your attention isn't guaranteed. You've flipped the script, and now she's the one wondering how to keep you interested. Number 3, you regain your confidence and power. Let's be honest, constantly chasing someone can drain your confidence. When you're always the one initiating, waiting for replies and hoping for validation, you're putting yourself in a powerless position. But the moment you stop chasing, something powerful happens. You start focusing on yourself. You stop worrying about whether she likes you and start remembering that you are the prize. Instead of spending your time over-analyzing her actions, you put that energy into your passions, your goals, and your own self-improvement. And that confidence, that self-assured energy, it's magnetic. The moment you shift your focus back to yourself, you start attracting women effortlessly, because nothing is more attractive than a man who knows his worth. Number 4, you become more attractive. Instantly. Have you ever noticed that the moment you stop caring so much, people seem to be drawn to you? That's because confidence and detachment create an air of mystery that women find irresistible. When you stop chasing, you send a powerful, subconscious message. You're not desperate for her approval. And nothing is more attractive than a man who doesn't need someone's validation to feel complete. Think about the guys who seem to have women naturally gravitate toward them. They aren't constantly checking their phones, waiting for a text back. They aren't bending over backward to seek attention. Instead, they're just living their lives, and that effortless confidence makes women want to be around them. By stepping back, you allow her to feel the pull of attraction instead of pushing her away with over-persistence. The less you chase, the more attractive you become. Number 5, you stop settling for less than you deserve. When you're caught up in the cycle of chasing, you often overlook the reality of the situation. Maybe she wasn't as interested as you thought. Maybe she was keeping you as an option, or maybe she just didn't appreciate your efforts. When you stop chasing, you gain the clarity to see things for what they truly are. You're no longer blinded by desperation or the need for validation. Instead, you start setting higher standards for yourself. You realize that love and attraction should be mutual. If she truly wants to be with you, she'll show it. And if she doesn't, then you're free to walk away with your confidence intact, knowing that you deserve someone who reciprocates your energy. Number 6, she sees you as a high-value man. The most attractive men are the ones who know they don't have to chase. They understand their value and let women come to them naturally. When you stop chasing, you automatically position yourself as a high-value man. You're not throwing yourself at someone who isn't reciprocating. You're not begging for attention. Instead, you're the one who decides who deserves your time and energy. This shift in mindset makes all the difference. Women respect and admire men who know their worth. The moment you stop chasing is the moment she sees you as someone worth pursuing. Number 7, you create space for the right person. Let's be real, not every woman you chase is meant to be in your life. Sometimes chasing someone who isn't genuinely interested just keeps you stuck in a cycle of frustration. When you stop chasing, you make room for the right person, the one who truly values you, appreciates your efforts, and wants to be with you just as much as you want to be with them. By letting go of the need to chase, you allow the right person to find their way into your life naturally. No forcing, no over-analyzing, just real, mutual attraction. Final thoughts. When you stop chasing, you take back control, you become more attractive, more confident, and more self-assured. And most importantly, you give yourself the respect and self-worth you deserve. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're always the one doing the chasing, take a step back. Let her come to you. If she's truly interested, she'll show it. And if she's not, you've just saved yourself a lot of wasted time and energy. At the end of the day, the key to attraction isn't in chasing, it's in being someone worth chasing. So stop running after her and start focusing on yourself. You'll be amazed at what happens next.